Oh man, I gotta tell you, it is so wonderful to talk to my brothers and sisters. Seriously. So, what? I'm unpacking, rearranging my dresser, blah blah blah. My brother calls, "Hey, what you doing?" Unpacking. What you doing? Nothing. He's retired from whatever used before FEMA. That's what he did. They back in I don't know 1970 whatever they developed FEMA, but he did that before that word was invented. Those whatever. Oh my god, and I just love it when he's an old cowboy. He man. He's a real he man. You don't disrespect women and children, I'll punch you in your face. You know, it doesn't matter if she's wrong. I'll still punch you in your face. And he's into GUNS and things like that. So it's always so amazing to hear his rodeo stories when he would tell me things about getting his belt buckle polished. A cowboy thing. And rubbing bodies together. I think today we would call it dry humping. Um, and it's just such a relief, and I hope all of you out there have brothers and sisters like I have adopted. And no, because I divorced my bitch ass sisters, and I love my brothers to death. My brothers were perfect kings who treated women like gold. And the sisters, well, that's a topic for another day. So I just got off a 2-hour conversation with my brother. So I quickly divorced my three sisters. The fourth one, tomboy, she was always so good to me until cancer got a hold of her and she went kind of, yeah. Anyway, I had to divorce her then because I knew she wasn't in her right mind and she didn't believe me that she wasn't in my right mind. But when you call me your baby sister, who you love, worship, and adore, everything but a child of God, it's time to let go. And I can let go. Yeah. In order to have a happy, successful life, I can let your ass go quicker before quick got ready. Yeah, before quick got ready. And just decided I'm going to divorce them. Put an ad on Excite for those of you old enough to remember Excite, what, back in 1991, 92, something. And I put an ad on that for new brothers and new sisters because I'm the baby of 9 and I like being treated like the baby of 9. I'm 63 and I still like being treated like little sister. So thank you to all my sisters who pretty much still treat me like a little sister. Oh man. And it's just so fascinating listening to his cowboy stories and his marriage and the kids and blah 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 blah. Oh, it's so interesting, and I hope you young ones listen to your elders more. So hopefully, the greatest thing I am happy about is even though I don't believe the same belief system that my three sisters do, I'm glad I learned their lessons through them, through watching them. So you have to know, you could know, that I treat men with the respect that I expect to receive. So there's no using my hoo-ha as a toy. Well, if you don't do this for me, then you ain't getting none. Married or not, I never said no. Never. It's not a whatever game to play with your hoo-ha like that. That's so dumb. And it's not authentic. That means that he can't be himself because you're using your cooch as a toy, a gambling chip. And I could never understand why my sisters did that. Never. How can you say I love you to somebody and say, oh yeah, well, I'm pregnant. You weren't really pregnant. I hope none of you still do that today. I hope, because who's going to suffer from that? The child. Always the child suffers. Anyway, it's so nice to talk to him about all the shit that I can't put on here because probably TikTok would take it down. I've had a pretty exciting life too. You just think I'm this way all the time. I have not always been this. I have been a lot of different things. If you want to talk about it, let's go live. Pro Dom. Figure it out. Google it. Okay, that's all we need to talk about right now. Anyway, and no, it's not a sex thing. You know, people get it twisted. They think because they see something on television that it's true. Hello, it's not true. And no, the book of, what was this, something blue, 40 Shades of Grey, what the fuck ever that movie was. It was a movie. It was a fantasy. She's not in the BDSM community. She didn't know. And then the whole BDSM community's in an uproar. What are you in an uproar for over a fantasy novel? That's like somebody calling you and you respond, oh, then you must be a B word, an N word, or whatever. You say, ah, you didn't need to respond. If you're not a thing, why would you respond? See? So I'm happy I have beautiful, glorious sisters that help me learn and grow and remind me of the shit that I forgot. And my brother, who loves me dearly and helped me for all these years take care of myself, even when I was making $24 an hour. Good to be loved. And thank you all here. Another reason why I thank you all here, for loving on me and helping me, you know, think about things. Oh, I got something else later for you. This thing, I need you guys to, yeah, this, I didn't know. I didn't know until like 5 years ago, okay, maybe 10 years ago, that this even existed. So yeah, I'm buying some newer ones though that bend over so you can light your candles way down. Yeah, because this one, I don't think it's working anymore. Even though all the lights light up. Anyway, that's another video. So, oh, I think this is the off. I think down is off. I don't know. I can't see. And I even turned the sunlight on in my room. And I still can't see. Anyway, value yourself. You know, if something offends you, state that and let that person go if they do it again. It's an option. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying you could do that to have ultimate joy in your life. You know, you could. Just because they came from your mother's womb don't necessarily make them your siblings. That's a myth. Because Lord knows I'm not like that. Okay? I'm not out to use and abuse people. Now, again, if you drop $50 on the floor and I pick it up to give it to you, you go, oh, no, that's not mine. I will take the $50. I'm not dumb. If you don't want it, I will happily claim it after telling the truth. Okay? And you could consider just doing a whole bunch of stuff differently, because I was raised, don't ask for help, don't ask for this, don't air your dirty laundry. And I told my mother she was wrong about that, and she agreed before she went home. So it's not like I'm talking about ill of my mother. She knew. My mother and I were like Siamese fucking twins, man. Anything and everything. You could call her right now and say, Miss Harris, I haven't seen Tasha post anything today. Is she okay? Well, it's 11:57, which means she's probably at the front door waiting for her senior citizen meal to show up. Give her a few minutes. Let her eat. She'll call you back. My mother knew everything. We all can consider doing something different to make our life better. And you say, no, I can't do that because the family, because of this, because of that. They're going to be dead. And then you're going to be sitting here crying tears, crying crocodile tears, saying, oh, I should have done that. It's only painful for a little while. I mean, yeah, it pained me. Took a look at my big sister, who was like, you know, doing modeling gigs with Cicely Tyson and Naomi, what's her name, back in the 70s. And I thought she was such a wonderful person until you're 28, you moved to San Jose, and she said you got 2 weeks to get a job and get out. I wasn't in the mood for any company. That's not love. So I need to let go. And so happy I did. And my life is full of joy and happiness all the time now that I've moved. Yeah, yours could be too. It's a choice. We all have free will. Bless you.